Okay, so Diana, we are going to start with unit number 9. And this unit, it's called Getting Away from It. So what is that we are going to learn in this unit? First of all, we are going to remember a little bit about geography. That's going to be the first part, geographical features, geography. We are going to start by learning this. Wait a minute, please. Here you go. Okay, we're going to start by learning about geography, vocabulary, geographical features, about the planet for sure, because you know geography is directly related to the planet. Yep. Afterwards, we are going to remember the way that we can use the passive voice. I guess that you remember the passive voice in different tenses, okay? Present, past, future, all of them, okay? It could be both present, past, or future. Also, we are going to check and see the way that we can use tag questions. It's going to be all about tag questions. And finally, the last part, the way that we can make ask for and giving permission, okay? Ask for and giving permissions. Yep. Any question? Diana, any question?
What is the question?
Tag question, okay? A tag question is a short question that we can make at the end of a sentence to confirm or not. Okay. Tag question is usually at the end of a sentence, of a statement. It's not difficult. You're going to realize you only have to remember what is the auxiliary, okay? What is the auxiliary for each tense, for present, past, or future. Okay, that's that question. We are going to check later, don't worry. Yep. Any other question you tell me?
It's como yes, no questions.
It's like yes and no question, but remember the tag question is always at the end of a sentence. You have a sentence and then the tag question. While the yes and no question, it could be only the question. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. So let's get ready, because we are going to start with the first part that is talking about geographical features. Yep. And in order to do it, we are going to play this game. Hold on a second. I guess that you remember GeoGuess. Okay, so what are we going to do? I am going to show you the picture, a picture on Google Street, and you need to tell me what country, what city is based on what you see. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yes, take a look at the vegetation, take a look at the cars, take a look at the architecture. Take a look at the letters as well, at the language. And you tell me, what country do you think is this? Actually, I can give you control, okay? If you want to keep moving, ya puedes controlar mi pantalla. You can control my screen. Excellent, and keep moving, okay? You can use the arrows to move. Go, you can do it.
Russian.
Russia. Okay, sorry. I went to go something, okay? Russia. In your opinion, this is Russia?
For the letters.
Ah, okay. And the vegetation, what do you think about the vegetation?
Okay.
Okay, so remember Russia is very big, so I am going to pin here, okay? But suppose this is Russia. Oh yeah, you are right. It
Yeah.
was Russia. Excellent. But you know, Russia is very, very big. But anyway, I guess you got a country, okay? Amazing. Let's continue to the next round. Yeah, okay. Continue. You can control my screen, move, and find which city is this. Which city, which country.
Ay. Mhm. Ay, pasé.
Okay, check. Based on the
Ah,
architecture.
quería ver un letrero, pero ya.
Ah, you
Ya.
want to see the letters. Okay, let's go back. I guess we can go back to the street as well. Yeah, I guess I saw it as well. This one? Strada Laimatei. Vanso Inquiries.
Ya. Era alemán.
Daka Borbesti. Questa lingua è...
Oh, es como, no, es como polaco.
Yeah,
Polonia.
near Poland. Okay? Yeah, we have 10 seconds, so I'm gonna put you through, okay? You tell me it's Poland, Polski. I'm gonna put it here, okay? No, actually, it was Romania.
Ah, Romania.
Yes. You know something strange about Romania is that Romania has a language that is a bit similar to Italian, right? So they use the same alphabet, they use the same words, but you know the pronunciation is different. It's not so similar, okay? But anyway,
Okay.
we got it well. Super. Let's continue and let's go with the last one. Okay, go, Diana. You can control my screen. Click on the arrows, move it. Okay, this looks Latin America. Not so sure if Ecuador. What do you think?
Yes. Um,
Pare. You know we have Paris, so this is Spanish. Edificio Bora Bora. Oh, okay. I guess you can get it now. Carrera, calle, based on the based on the streets.
mm, ¿Será Colombia? Tamales.
Hey, yes, it is Colombia. Amazing, but what
Ajá.
city? What city in Colombia? Have
¿Va a
you
ser
visited?
Bogotá?
Have you ever visited Colombia? Do you think is this Bogota or maybe Pasto, Medellin? Any idea?
No, teacher.
Okay.
¿Va a ser Bogotá?
We're gonna click on Bogota. Let's see. I guess we have a big building here. We may have an idea about it, right? But you know, Colombia is very similar to Ecuador, right?
Yes.
So that's why for me it was easy because for me it looked like Ecuador, like Quito. Yeah, take a look at the vegetation. Okay, we're gonna click on Bogota. Yeah, let's see it. All right. Yay!
Mm,
Excellent. We got it. It was Bogota, right?
okay.
Amazing. Congratulations, because we got it, okay? So that was just a brief introduction because we are going to talk about this, okay? About geography. In your personal case, I need you to tell me, Diana, if you talk about geography, is there any specific type of weather, any specific type of vegetation that you like?
Yes, my favorite weather is um, let's hear them template. Uh,
Okay, like
es,
mild weather,
es como un clima, sí, exacto.
mild. So not cold. For example, I was about to show you some places, okay? We got Svalbard in Norway, we have La Rinconada in Peru,
Dame.
and we have Supai in Arizona. Can you see it? So,
And the vegetable también is beautiful in in the Guayaquil, for example, the vegetable is o sea, como que muy verdosa. Eso me
okay. So you like green areas, forest, vegetation, everything
Yes.
green, right?
Ujú.
You don't like snow? You don't like, for example, Svalbard or Norway?
Yes, the snow is beautiful. However, the weather is cool.
Yeah, right. In my
Mhm.
case, I gotta tell you, I don't like cold weather. I prefer hot weather, as in, as for example, here in Ecuador, the coast region, I like because it's very hot. I like it. Okay, snow and cold regions, not at all, right? I prefer hot weather. So let's get ready because we are going to check and we are going to see what is the name of these places and why are they so unique? Why are they so special? We've got Svalbard in Norway, La Rinconada in Peru, International Space Station, and Supai, Arizona in the USA. So I need you to help me, please, Diana. You are going to read the next descriptions and you are going to tell me which place is this, okay? Let's start by number one. Read, please.
Ah, no me conectando ya. Excuse me, teacher.
No,
1 minute.
no problem.
Ajá. So, conecto el cargador. No me contas. Okay. Um,
Again, go. You
number number one.
yeah,
Oh,
number one. Number one,
yeah.
and then you tell me which place is this.
Yeah. The nearest road is 8 miles or 13 km away. So the only way to get in and out of this small town is on foot, by helicopter or by mule. In fact, is the only place in the state where mail is still delivered by mule.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
A, B, C, or D.
Mm, Gonna do the B.
B, La Rinconada in Peru.
Mhm.
No, the answer is D. Okay. Supai, Arizona in the USA. Right?
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. You can continue. Carry on, please. Number 2.
This Paraguay research laboratory has been continuously inhabited by scientists since 2000. A kind of experiments is astronomy, meteorology, and so one are being conducted there. Sí.
Exactly, like the International Space Station. Okay, obviously this is not located here in the planet, but remember is around the planet. Okay, thank you. Carry on, please. Number 3.
This island above the Arctic Circles is where the world's seeds are stored and kept safe underground in case of any global catastrophe.
Okay, what is it? Is La Rinconada or Svalbard? Arctic. Arctic Circle.
Yeah, okay, it's in A.
Hey, exactly, right? And this place is very famous because here they have like a seed bank. Okay, they are a seed bank that are stored underground. In case of any global catastrophe, they store the seeds. And let's suppose that there is like a meteorite, whatever, right? They are able to take those seeds and regrow once again the plants. Okay.
Yes.
And the last one, La Rinconada in Peru. Yeah, this place, it's kind of beautiful by the snow and that, but at the same time, not so beautiful. Yeah. Can you read, Diana, number 4?
In spite of being 16, 73 2 FG or 5,000. Perdón, ¿cómo digo así?
Feet. Feet.
100
Uh-huh.
above sea level, accessible only by four-wheel drive vehicles and having no plumbing or sanitation. The population of this city explored in the early part of this century. Why? Because of the gold mine.
Okay. Obviously, this is La Rinconada in Peru.
What is in spite?
In spite is like a contrast. A pesar, ¿no? A pesar de estar, in spite of being, a pesar de estar tantos metros, how many meters above sea level, this place, it's accessible by four-wheel drivers vehicles. Okay? So
Okay.
that's it. Do you know about the city about La Rinconada in Peru or no?
No.
No? It's very horrible, actually, yes? although you tell me, but teacher, I see the snow, it looks very nice. Actually, it's not so nice at all. What's the problem? What's the problem with this? Because as you can see, no sanitation, no plumbing, everything is very dirty. Okay, I'm going to show you just a short documentary about that, okay? A documentary about La Rinconada. Okay. Yes? Hello, good morning. We got Dominica. Hello, Dominica. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello. I can hear you.
Hello, Domenica. I got a question for you. Are you in this course? Because we are in the B2 level.
Yes, I'm here and this course.
Oh, really? Is because the coordinator didn't tell me anything about it? So hold on, let me check that, okay? Wait a minute. Please, wait. I'm gonna answer something, okay?
Okay. ¿Cómo te No sé qué pasó con el techo. Bueno.
Okay, so sorry for that interruption. I guess we can carry on. We can continue now, okay? So, Domenica, welcome. My name is Osmar. I'm going to be your teacher from today. We are currently at unit number 9 of the B2 level. So, I guess that you have a good level until here, and that's why we are checking and we're going to see some advanced topics. The first thing we are checking is we are reading, we are talking about the geographical features. Can you see it? Geographical features, that's the first part. And what are we going to check now? I need you to go and we are going to do a reading part. Then I'm going to show you, after that, I'm going to show you a documentary. But by now, hold on. Because
Can
I need
you
you. Tell me, get a question?
no, you can continue.
Okay, so, because I need you to check and see these two houses, okay? These two places. The first and the second And you are going to tell me. Let's start with Diana. Can you see, Diana, the two houses, the two places? In your personal case, which do you prefer? Picture number 1 or picture number 2?
In a specific case, the two picture. I
Okay.
prefer two picture. Mhm.
Why?
The uh, the imagine in this place is interesting, and the cabin is my prefer in the architecture.
Okay, so you like
Uh-huh.
cabin, right?
Yes.
Okay, sure. It looks very nice, no? It looks very nice because of snow, but very cold at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay, super, Diana. What about you, Domenica? Which picture do you prefer, number 1 or number 2?
Maybe the number two because it is like a snowy place, and that's so beautiful for me.
Okay, that's it. I gotta tell you, I guess that I've told you before, but I totally prefer number 1, okay? Because it's a tropical area. It looks like a very hot place, very quiet, very calm, lot of vegetation, and lots of animals. So let's get ready because we are going to read now about them, okay? And we are going to identify the places where the countries where these pictures were taken, okay? So let's start, please. I need your help. Diana, you are going to read letter A. Can you read letter A, please?
Yes. Alisa and Richard Atkinson and their children, Alex, Maya, and Tati, used to live in Ward Arnowet City. Alisa working in the theater business and Richard was a publisher. Then they decided they wanted to raise their children in the country, and so they gave up their jobs and sold their house. Eventually, they bought a plot of dense rainforest in San Pedro, Colombia, in the Toledo district in southern Belize for 34,000, and Wilson had to live in. They also built an airship to be used as a bar and guest house for visitors to the nearby Mayan ruins. This extraordinary building, see page 29, is made from recycled bottles and car tires taken from a garbage dump. The family lives a fairly self-sufficient life. They have chickens and grow their own vegetables. They bodies are rented and they cook over an open fire. How they do have solar power. The children are taught at home as well as the local schools. Of course, there are problems too, apart from the unbearable heat and the humidity. They are surrounded by dangerous animals and insects. Their chickens are often eaten by snakes. Their dogs were killed by jaguars, and the house is infested with ants and scorpions. But they love it here. They love spending time together as family and find their life exciting. Alisa says they are living their dream, and Richard says, what are people scared of? You're only on this planet once, make its magic.
Okay, so what do you think about it? Okay, they live like a self-sufficient life because they take everything from nature, right? They have chickens, they have their vegetables, they bath in rainwater, and they cook on an open fire. Okay.
Yes.
What are the problems? As they mentioned, of course, it's very hot, the humidity, and for sure, there are so many dangerous animals, and the chickens are eaten by snakes. Okay. Maybe wild animals is a problem, but if you like it, I guess you are not going to have any problem with it, right? Got it? Thank you, Diana. Let's continue. Let's carry on with letter B. Now you're going to read letter B, please, Domenica. You can do it.
Okay. Richard and Claire Rees from the UK live in USA near an extremely remote area in the far north of Sweden, which is bitterly cold and accessible only by ski, quad bike, or snowmobile. They live in an 18th century log cabin with no electricity or running water. Water is supplied by a nearby river. It's a 5-minute walk to the river and a 30-minute walk back, carrying 33 pounds or 15 kilos in each hand. Richard used to have a business cleaning dumpsters, and Claire was an events manager, but they found their lives stressful and unsatisfying. How can I pronounce that?
Unsatisfying, unsatisfying.
Unsatisfying. Okay. Now the couple run outdoor survival skills workshops. To live, they find whatever plants, mushrooms, and berries they can in the forest, and they catch fish through the ice and hunt reindeer. Is that correct?
Reindeer, reindeer.
Reindeer. Everything is used from the reindeer. Nothing goes to waste. In addition to eating the meat, they make their own warm clothes from the skins. Richard's childhood dream had always been to live in a cabin in the forest, and now Claire is hooked too. They have had to leave family back in the UK, and yes, there are bears and wolves around, but they have a wonderful view right outside their front door. Okay, a huge mountain, is that correct, right?
Mountain, yeah, mountain.
Not having anything makes you appreciate everything, Claire says, and they aren't quite alone. They are kept company and helped by 54 indispensable Siberian Huskies. The Huskies are really well taken care of because Richard and Claire just couldn't survive without them.
Okay. So here we have the two opposites, right? To the left, we have a tropical rainforest. As you can see, a lot of vegetation, a lot of wild animals, very hot. And to the right, it's the opposite, right? They are near the Siberian circle. It's very cold. You have to use ski, quad bike, or snowmobile. And what is it as well? In this case, remember, what is the point? What is the point they can catch? Mainly, as you can see, plants, mushrooms, berries, and for sure the animal that they hunt is the reindeer, right? Los renos, reindeer. So, as you can see, we have two opposites, right? To the left, really hot. To the right, really cold. Got it? What do you think about these places? For me, as I told you before, I prefer letter A. Both are kind of difficult to get, they are inaccessible, but in the end, I guess I'm pretty sure that both are beautiful as well, right? Because they are part of how beautiful nature is. Okay, so just to finish, and before we go to a break, I am going to share you a link where we are going to check more geographical features, more geographical vocabulary. And after that, we can take a break, okay? Because remember, we are going to have a break after this activity. It's going to be a 15 minutes break, okay? So let me share you now, please. And here you go. All right, go ahead, please. I need you to open the next link, Diana and Domenica. It's easy, okay? You just got to read the description, and then you have to tell me you are going to choose the right words. So go, you can do it.
I've already finished.
You already finished. Tell me, is there any geographical feature that you didn't know, or is all this vocabulary that you already know?
Yeah, I know all of this vocabulary.
Okay, easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Tell me, you finish, Diana?
3 seconds, teacher.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, done. Any question, Diana, or all clear?
All clear, teacher.
Okay, this is easy vocabulary. Remember all about geography, about features and places. So, Diana and Dominica, it is moment for a break. All right, so we're going to continue to the next part of the class. And in this part, we are going to check and remember the way that we can express passive voice. Since you remember, passive voice is a tense, not complicated at all, but the idea is that you identify how we are supposed to write, how we are supposed to make sentence using passive voice. Okay, so can you see my screen? I am going to create a table, and I'm going to divide this in two parts. Okay, to the right, I'm going to have active voice. To the left, passive voice. Okay, to the left, active voice. To the right, passive voice. So let's get ready, because I'm going to share you an example, and then you're going to tell me how can you say this in passive voice, okay? We can say, for example, people use credit cards at supermarkets. In this case, we have active voice because we are talking about the subject. That means the person who makes the action. People, and then we have the action that is use credit cards at supermarkets. This is active voice because the subject here are people. People use credit cards at supermarkets. That is active voice. In the case of passive voice, we have to change, we have to switch. Okay, in the case of passive voice, remember, we don't say people use, we say credit cards are used at supermarkets. And you tell me, teacher, is it necessary to use people? Actually, no. Remember that we can omit people because it's very obvious. It's very obvious who does the action, okay? And what is the difference? In this case, we are using participle, past participle to make the sentence. People use credit cards at supermarkets. Credit cards are used at supermarkets. Okay? Can you please tell me, Domenica, what is the use? For what do we use active voice? What is the use of passive voice?
We use passive voice when we want to emphasize the object and not the subject. The object receives the action, and in the active voice, we are talking about who does the action.
Exactly, right? Active voice, you gotta remember, is like actor, the subject, right? While passive voice is the object. That's it. Remember, both are used according to what do I want to emphasize. Active voice, I emphasize, I put emphasis on the subject. Passive voice, the object. Okay, and remember, according to the tense, we may change, we only have to change the way it is, okay? I am going to share you now the next one, and you're going to help me with this. For example, scientists are, let's go with that, making experiments at the International Station, okay? ICC. I am going to just put ICC, okay? Scientists are making experiments at the ICC. So tell me, Diana, how can we change this sentence from active voice to passive voice?
Experiments.
Excellent. Experiments. Now, how do you change? Are making, how do we say it in passive?
Was making.
No, because it's present. Are.
Yeah, are.
Exactly.
Use.
No.
Make.
Made. But pay attention here, okay? Since we have making, it's a progressive action. For passive voice, we're going to use being. Experiments are being made. Okay? Remember, the verb has to be in participle, but since this is a continuous action, we're going to use being. Experiments are being made at the ICC, okay? Remember, there's no need to put the subject. In passive voice, we can omit the subject because we emphasize on the object. Okay? Thank you,
Yes.
Diana. Amazing. You got an amazing one, okay? Let's carry on. Let's continue to the next. Now you're going to help me, Domenica. I am going to make a sentence in active voice. You're going to change this to passive voice, okay? So there you go. People Okay, so people will use the Earthship as a bar and guest house. Can you please tell me, in this case, how do we say this in passive voice, Domenica?
Okay, Earthship would be the subject in the passive voice sentence. Earthship will be used. Is that correct?
It is, for sure, will be used.
Be used as a bar in a guest house.
Exactly, right? As a bar and guest house. Remember, if you want it, remember it's not mandatory. You can say the people as well, right? By people. But you know, it's very obvious. That's why we can omit. If you want to, you can put also the subject. But remember, if this is too obvious, there's no need to write the subject. Very good, amazing. Will be used. The Earthship will be used as a bar and guest house. Got it or no? Let's go with the next one. Okay, you can help me, please. Now you're going to tell me the next sentence. Diana, here you go. Jaguars killed all their dogs. Jaguars killed all their dogs. Can you please tell me, Diana, how do you change this to passive voice?
The dogs.
The dogs, excellent. All their dogs.
No. Are being kind.
In this case, were. Okay, because it's past. Okay, killed. Past simple. Okay. All their dogs were killed. Continue, Diana.
Use. Clear. For jaguars.
Exactly. By jaguars. Excellent, amazing. Remember, not for, by. Okay, in passive voice, we're going to use by. All their dogs were killed by jaguars. Got it?
Yes.
Excellent. So let's go with the last one. And you help me. Yeah, until here, there you are. Okay, we got Okay, I really want to put it here. The first one that is present simple. The next one, remember, that is present continuous. The next one that is future. Then we have past. And just to finish this grammar review, we're going to check about present perfect. Okay, now you're going to help me, Domenica. I'm going to write the sentence in active voice. You're going to switch. You're going to change it to passive voice. Okay, here you go. Scientists have visited the ICC continuously. No, just ICC, okay? Scientists have visited the ICC since 2001. Okay, so tell me, Domenica, how do you change this to passive voice?
The ICC
The ICC, excellent.
have been visited
Have been visited, amazing.
By scientists
By scientists, super.
since 2001.
Since 2001, okay? Okay, sir, I guess I forgot here is scientists, is plural. Very good. In this case, Domenica, you're right. Have been visited. Okay? Any question about passive voice? Diana, Domenica, any question, or are you clear about it? Tell me, please. You want to practice with a game? Yeah, I believe it is better if we practice and we remember all the passive voice, okay? In most of cases, remember, in most of cases in passive voice, we have to use the past participle. Okay? Are used, are being made, will be used, were killed, have been visited. Whether this is irregular or irregular, remember we have to use the verb in past participle or passive voice. Got it? Yes. Let me share you. Let me share you now the link and we can play this activity, okay? So hold on a minute, please. And here you go. Let's go with that, please. Pay attention. All right, here you go. Let me stop sharing these. Let's go with it, okay? Please, I need you to get into the next link, Diana, Domenica, and you are going to write your names, okay? Write your names and identify, okay, whether this is active or passive voice, and then we can continue. We can check the grammar as well, okay? So here you go.
Excuse me, did you share the link?
Yeah, sure, it's a way ground. Can you see it? Here on the
Yes.
chat box. Oh, I'm gonna send it again, okay? Hold on.
Okay. Here I have it.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's get ready. They are only 10 questions. You have to read carefully and identify, okay, whether this is active or passive voice and how you are supposed to use the verb, what tense. So here we go. Okay, Diana, have you got any problem, Diana, or no? It seems like you're not, you have a problem, I guess. Okay, guess we got it. Super Domenica, super Diana. Tell me, Domenica, easy or difficult? Any question?
It was very easy for me.
Okay, any confusion or no?
No, I didn't have any problem with that.
No problem. Okay.
No,
What about you? Tell me, Diana. Easy, difficult, any confusion maybe?
Have you confused?
Okay, a few confusions. Don't worry, we're gonna check that, okay? So I want to show you the questions and you can check that, okay? For example, the grapes are grown in California. The grapes, it's an object, right? So it's passive. The party has already started. Is not passive, is active because remember in this case, we have the auxiliary has already started. This is more like present perfect, okay?
Yes, teacher.
The police didn't find the robber active. The first fast food restaurants were opened in the USA in 1916. Excellent, this is passive voice as well. English is taught at the university. English is taught at the university. Here you are, okay? Let's go with the last one. Next question, here you go. A book was written by Tom. A book was being written by Tom, okay? Can you see it? Está siendo escrito. Was being written. This is passive voice. Got it? Okay. My purse has been stolen. Excellent. My purse has been stolen. Right? Let's carry on to the next. Here you go. A house is being built by the Sanchez. Okay, it's continuous, right? It's continuous. If you say this sentence in active, could be as the Sanchez are building a house. The Sanchez are building a house. Can you see it? Yes or no? The Sanchez are building a house. The Sanchez are building a house. A diamond necklace was bought by Marta. Okay, how do we say, how can we switch that? Marta bought. Okay, Marta bought a diamond necklace. Can you see it? Marta bought a diamond necklace. Can you see it? This is it. And the last one, my mother cooks. All right, remember here is active voice because my mother is not an object. In this case, she is the one who does the action. So my mother cooks the meal every day. Okay, so any question about active and passive voice? Diana, Domenica?
no,
No?
no.
Okay, super Diana, Domenica, that's it, okay? We can continue then to the next part. Now let's get ready, because this is something different, and we are going to go with that question, okay? I'm gonna ask you a question, and both of you, you're gonna answer to this, okay? The best job in the world. The best job in the world. I want you to please think, I want you to please imagine, and you are going to tell me, according to your personal opinion, which is the best job, which you consider, what do you consider is the best job in the world? Okay, maybe you can tell me, teacher, the best job in the world is to be a teacher. Maybe the best job in the world is to be a singer, to be an artist. I want you to please think about it, okay? The best job in the world. Yes? Can you help me? You want to start, Diana? In your opinion, what is the best job in the world?
The best job, in my opinion, is our CEO in a foundation.
Okay, CEO. You want to be a CEO?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why? Why do you believe this is the best job?
I know the different parts of world and help the person in the problems or in poverty, and I know the lot of person.
Okay, right.
Interesting person.
Known interesting people, right?
Yes, interesting people.
Okay, and what about the salary? Because that is also important, right?
Yes, the among the salary is important and is good.
Obviously, right?
Mhm.
If we work, we always want to be paid because we need, right? We need money for everything. The idea of the best job is that you get a good salary, okay? According to the activities that you do, for sure you get a good salary. Amazing. So I like it. Diana, CEO in a foundation. Got it. What about you? Tell me, in your opinion, Domenica, what is the best job in the world and why?
For me, one of the best jobs in the world would be being a fashion designer because it is a very creative job and you can design all of your dresses or maybe your clothes as you would like. For example, a dress. You can add a lot of details, maybe colors, maybe the textures will be very, very interesting about the profession. And yeah.
Amazing, right? And what about the salary? Do you think that if you're a fashion designer, you earn a good salary or no?
Yes, because if you have an exclusive designs of your clothes, you can get a good salary. I think the most important thing about being a fashion designer is being exclusive because everyone can have a very common design, but if you're exclusive, you can get a lot of money.
Exactly, right? That's it. So, my dear students, I believe you got it, okay? The best job in the world. CEO or fashion designer. Let's get ready because we are going to read an ad and we are going to see if you consider this is the best job in the world, yes or no. Okay? So please, I need you to help. I need your help, please. I need you to read the next paragraph, please. Go, Diana, and here you go.
In 2009, Tourism Ireland invited people from all over the world to apply for the best job in the world. Caretaker of the island of the Great Barrier Reef. The successful applicant will be based on Hamilton Island, see map and photo, for a period of 6 months, and they will be required to explore the island and share their adventures via regular photo diaries, blog posts, and media interviews The invitation was part of a strategy to promote the island internationally. It wasn't just a publicity stunt, however, and candidates had to go through a proper recruitment process for what was a real job.
Okay, so they consider this is the best job in the world because what are the activities, what are the duties? For 6 months, you are supposed to explore the islands, share your adventures via photos, blog posts, and media interviews. And what was the purpose? For sure, to promote the islands internationally, okay, to attract more and more tourists to the island. In my opinion, it's a good job, but not the best job, right? It's a really good job because you know you have to explore, you are on vacation, it looks like a really beautiful island, tropical island, but maybe the best? I don't think so, okay? Anyway, my dear students, let's get ready because now we are going to do a listening activity, okay? We're going to do a listening activity, and after that, we can take a break. What is the listening about? Now we are going to listen to someone being interviewed for the job. Okay, we are going to listen to a candidate, a person who applied for the best job in the world. Okay, and we're going to listen and choose the correct answer for these questions. Number one, the candidate's video application was A, B, or C. The candidates A, B, or C. The candidates A, B, or C, or he has, okay? I give you 1 minute to read the questions and the answers. Read carefully because remember, now we're going to listen and choose the correct answer to these questions. So go, please, you can go. You can start reading.
Excuse me, the record has already played.
No, not yet. You are reading the answers. You got the answers. You got the questions. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to start now, okay? I haven't played the audio yet. I am going to start now, okay? So listen carefully, and we are going to start with this. Here we go.
Lesson Unit 9, Lesson 2. Listening and Speaking, Exercise 1.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I have to say that your video application was very impressive.
Yes, it was good, wasn't it? I thought so too.
Yes. Well, maybe we could just go through your resume, could we?
Sure.
This job needs someone who is highly flexible. In fact, the main requirements really are to have an open mind, an adventurous spirit, and a willingness to try new things. There are probably lots of examples of this flexibility and openness in your own life, aren't there?
Oh, yes. Tons.
I thought so. Maybe you could tell us about one. Give us an example.
Well, I can't really think of one offhand at the moment, but I'm sure one will come to me.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that later then. What about some things you're enthusiastic about? You said in your video that you have a passion for outdoor sports and activities. Climbing, kite surfing, marathon running, snorkeling, diving. So, what kinds of things have you been doing recently?
I haven't actually been doing much of anything recently. I hurt my back doing yoga, so I've been taking things easy. It's a real pain, but I'm sure it'll be fine by the time I go to Hamilton Island.
Oh, I see. So, what would you say your main strengths are?
Oh, well, definitely my excellent interpersonal communication skills and my ability to engage with other people. These are things I'm really good at. I've had lots of practice talking to people over the years, and I don't think you'll find a better communicator anywhere.
Uh-huh. That's what you really think, is it?
Oh, and I almost forgot. I speak fluent Swahili. That'll come in handy, won't it?
Grammar 1.
You got it? Yes. We're gonna listen one more time. Remember, listen and choose the right answer, okay? Focus on what the candidate says. The candidate is the man. So focus on what he says. So here we go.
Unit 9, Lesson 2. Listening and Speaking, Exercise 1.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I have to say that your video application was very impressive.
Yes, it was good, wasn't it? I thought so too.
Yes. Well, maybe we could just go through your resume, could we?
Sure.
This job needs someone who is highly flexible. In fact, the main requirements really are to have an open mind, an adventurous spirit, and a willingness to try new things. There are probably lots of examples of this flexibility and openness in your own life, aren't there?
Oh, yes. Tons.
I thought so. Maybe you could tell us about one. Give us an example.
Well, I can't really think of one offhand at the moment, but I'm sure one will come to me.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that later then. What about some things you're enthusiastic about? You said in your video that you have a passion for outdoor sports and activities. Climbing, kite surfing, marathon running, snorkeling, diving. So, what kinds of things have you been doing recently?
I haven't actually been doing much of anything recently. I hurt my back doing yoga, so I've been taking things easy. It's a real pain, but I'm sure it'll be fine by the time I go to Hamilton Island.
Oh, I see. So, what would you say your main strengths are?
Oh, well, definitely my excellent interpersonal communication skills and my ability to engage with other people. These are things I'm really good at. I've had lots of practice talking to people over the years, and I don't think you'll find a better communicator anywhere.
Uh-huh. That's what you really think, is it?
Oh, and I almost forgot. I speak fluent Swahili. That'll come in handy, won't it?
Grammar 1.
So tell me, you got it? Diana, you got it? Domenica? Yes or no? Here you go. Number 1. The candidate's video application was A, B, or C. What is it?
E.
B, right? Excellent. Because in the interview, he wasn't very, talkative. I guess they required people to be very talkative because, they are supposed to make videos about the islands. So in the end, the interview was 50-50, right? Let's go with the next. The candidate can give lots of examples of being flexible, struggles to come up with examples, or mentions a few examples. A, B, or C?
E.
B or A?
E.
A?
A. No, B, C, no, A.
A. No, actually, he says that in that moment, he can recall, he can remember something, any example of being flexible. That's why the interviewer says, okay, we can come up with that later. Okay? Number 3, come on, please tell me, Domenica, Diana, the candidate thinks outdoor sports are a real nuisance, has been doing a lot of yoga recently, has been less active recently because of an injury.
A.
A?
Yes.
Thinks outdoor sports are a real nuisance. That one?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the meaning of nuisance? Have you heard that word, nuisance?
No.
It's like
Como,
something that you don't like, something that you say, oh my gosh, I hate. They are so annoying, like annoying, a synonym for annoying, right?
yes.
So A, B, or C. Let's listen again one more time, okay? Here you go.
What kinds of things have you been doing recently?
I haven't actually been doing much of anything recently. I hurt my back doing yoga, so I've been taking things easy. It's a real pain, but I'm sure it'll be fine by the time I go to Hamilton Island.
Oh, I see.
So A, B, or C?
B.
B, right? He mentions yoga. Yoga. Okay? And the last one, he has good self-awareness, he has excellent communication skills, or he has an inflated idea of his communication skills. A, B, or C?
I think letter B.
Excellent communication skills. He mentions that at the end. Okay, let's listen that part, okay?
Swahili. Anywhere. My ability to engage.
What would you say your main strengths are?
Oh, well, definitely my excellent interpersonal communication skills and my ability to engage with other people. These are things I'm really good at. I've had lots of practice talking to people over the years, and I don't think you'll find a better communicator anywhere.
Uh-huh. That's what you really think, is it?
Oh,
Uh-huh. That's what you really think. So A, B, or C? You tell me.
C.
C, right? He thinks, okay, that's something good because he says, I'm an excellent communicator. But maybe he's not so good, okay? He has an inflated idea. That's actually what many people think, right? Some people say, oh, I am the best player. I am the best, I am the best artist. I am the best designer ever. But remember, in some cases, we have a really big ego. And probably we are not the best. We have an inflated idea. My question for you is, based on what we listened, based on what we read, tell me, Diana, do you think this candidate got the job or no? Based on the interview, do you think that he got the job? He's going to be the next, he's going to be the person who's going to be with this job or no?
Yes.
In your opinion, yes. Okay. What about you? Tell me, Domenica. In your opinion, did he get the job or no?
Maybe he don't.
Okay. Why? Why you think he didn't get the job?
Because he had an inflated idea of his communication skills. That's my point of view.
Yeah, right. And maybe, as I told you before, the interviewer wasn't that impressed. Maybe the interviewer said, no, the video was really good, but when I met him face to face, maybe he's not as good. Okay, so that's it, my dear students. We are going to have a break right now. And after the break, we're going to continue with the next part, that is learning about tag questions. Okay, so Diana, Dome, it's time for a new break. Let me share the timer. We're going to have 15 more minutes. And after the break, we can continue with the next part of the class, okay? So you can turn off your cameras, you can turn off the audios, remember, and see you in 15 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the break is over. Hello, Dominica. Hello, Diana. Are you still here? Hello? Okay, super. Nice to see you, Dominica. Nice to see you, Diana. Let's go with the last part of the class, I promise you. And after that, we can finish, okay? What are we going to talk about right now? We are going to talk about tag questions. Tag questions, and you may ask me, teacher, are they similar to yes and no question? They are similar, but remember, what's the difference? In the case of tag questions, a tag question is always after a sentence, after a statement. So let me share you my presentation. I guess I got it here. And let's talk about that, okay? Oh, I guess I got a problem here. But anyway, I'm going to share the whiteboard and go with that, okay? Okay, so tag questions. That's what we're going to check right now, okay? Talking about tag question. What is the use of a tag question? Remember, we use it to confirm. We use it to confirm, to check if a sentence is true or not. For example, I can tell you something like that, okay? Diana is an accountant. Again, we want to confirm this information. So how do we say the tag question? Remember, isn't she? Diana is an accountant, isn't she? Can you see it? Isn't she is the tag question. Diana is an accountant, isn't she? Okay, let's go with another example, okay? It could be Domenica lives in Guayaquil, let's suppose, okay? Domenica lives in Guayaquil. The tag question, doesn't she? Doesn't she? Can you establish the pattern? In the first case, we have a positive, we have an affirmative statement. In the second example as well, okay? Both are affirmative sentences. Diana is an accountant, isn't she? Domenica lives in Guayaquil, doesn't she? Can you see it? Both sentences are affirmative, positive. And the tag question is negative. What happens if we change? What happens if we got the opposite? If we have a negative sentence? Let's suppose that, okay? It could be, let's go with Osmel. I was trying to remember Osmel. Osmel isn't in, Osmel isn't a teacher. Now we have the sentence as negative. We have a negative sentence now. Osmel isn't a teacher. Can you please tell me, Domenica, what is the tag question for this?
Is he?
Exactly, right? Is he? Osmel isn't a teacher. Is he? Let's go with another example. I'm going to use Diana again, okay? Diana will travel to the US next year. Okay? Oh, guys, I guess I'm going to change it. Sorry. Diana won't. Diana won't travel to the USA next year. Diana won't travel to the USA next year. Tell me, Diana, what is the tag question for this?
Diana travel to the USA.
Next year. Diana won't travel to the USA next year. That is the sentence. How can you make the tag question? What is the tag question for this?
Doesn't she?
No, pay attention because we have the auxiliary won't is future. The same auxiliary is the one that we use in the tag question. Will she? Will she? Yes?
Future. Yes.
Excellent. Remember, you have to identify what auxiliary is it. If the sentence is present, remember we use isn't or doesn't. If the sentence is future, can you see it here? We use will or won't. Let's go with another example, okay? Let's go with Domenica. Domenica played soccer yesterday. Domenica played soccer yesterday. We have an affirmative sentence. Tell me, Domenica, what is the tag question for this?
It will be, didn't she?
Exactly, okay? Why? Why is didn't, Domenica? Why?
Because this is the auxiliary of an action that occurred in the past. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Continue. So, yeah, the action is played, right? We are talking about something that happened in the past, yesterday. Domenica played soccer yesterday. Didn't she? Domenica played soccer yesterday. Didn't she? Got it? Diana, Domenica, yes?
Yes.
Remember, what is the use of question tag? To confirm. To confirm information that we already know. Okay? That we already know or we suppose. We suppose this is true. Can you see it? Diana is an accountant, isn't she? Domenica lives in Guayaquil, doesn't she? Osmel isn't a teacher, is he? Diana won't travel to the USA next year, will she? Domenica played soccer yesterday, didn't she? And how can we answer to these questions? Remember, it's like a yes and no question. Domenica is an accountant. Yes, she is. Or no, she isn't. Domenica lives in Guayaquil, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't. Osmel isn't a teacher. Is he? Yes, he is. Or no, he isn't. Tell me, easy peasy or difficult? What do you think, Diana? Is it clear about the tag questions?
I feel confused, teacher.
Okay, tell me. What is your confusion? The tense, what is it?
It's negative.
Negative. Let's go with negative, okay? So, in the case of Diana won't travel, this one? Okay. Remember, the sentence, when the sentence is negative, in this case, won't travel, the tag question is positive. It's like the opposite, right? The sentence is positive, the tag question negative. The tag question negative, the sentence is negative, the tag question positive. Diana won't travel to the USA next year. Will she? Diana viajará a Estados Unidos el próximo año. Will she? El tag question in Spanish we don't have a specific tag question, but in Spanish we usually say o sí o no. For example, you can tell me, teacher, tomorrow Domenica will travel to Riobamba. Yes or no, right? In Spanish, we don't use a question tag. In Spanish, we prefer to say sí o no, or maybe, ¿no es cierto? Or maybe, diga. Domenica lives in Guayaquil, diga. Like that. This is the way that we use in Spanish, okay? But in English, remember, we have to focus on the auxiliary. Okay, on the auxiliary, if this sentence is future, want, the auxiliary is will. Got it? Or are you still confused? Wanna
sea,
practice?
Es que cuando, a ver si yo quisiera traducir, no es que digo, Diana no viajó a Estados Unidos el siguiente año.
No viajará, no, won't travel.
O sea, no viajará. Cuando yo pregunto, digo, ya si leo en español, digo, Diana no viajará a Estados Unidos el siguiente año. Y cuando digo will she, quiero decir como que así será o como,
Sería como o sí, o sí.
o como sí.
Exactly.
Ah,
Como que quiero confirmar o desmentir, ¿no? Diana no viajará a Estados Unidos el próximo año, o sí. ¿Ok? Es que en Spanish no tenemos las tag questions, right?
yes.
Yes, en Spanish usamos el o sí, o no, diga, no es cierto, yes? But in English, remember, it is the use, okay?
¿Y cómo reconozco que es una tag question? Porque siempre va a tener como un negativo.
You recognize, you identify this as a tag question because it is always at the end of a sentence. First, you have the sentence and then the tag question. Okay? And remember, if the sentence, yeah, we gotta practice because maybe that is the confusion, okay? If the sentence is positive, tag question negative. Okay? Yeah, tell me a sentence, okay? Diana, tell me any sentence right now, okay? Think about any sentence about you, about Domenica, about teacher Osmar, whatever, okay?
Ok. A ver. Teacher Osmar
Okay.
is in a bus.
Teacher Osmar is driving a bus. Can you come again?
No, a bus or bus, jefe.
Is the bus, okay, is the bus.
Is the bus in the institute.
Okay, in the institute, that's it. So
Yeah.
teacher Osmar is the boss in the institute. The sentence is positive, right? Can you see it? Is affirmative.
Ajá.
So the tag question.
Isn't he?
Excellent. Very good, okay? Isn't he? Teacher Osmar is the boss in the institute. Isn't he? Right?
No, he isn't.
Exactly. Oh, no, yeah. That's the reality, right? No, he isn't. I am just a teacher. By now, not the boss, just the teacher, okay? So that's it. That's it. The sentence is positive, affirmative. The question tag is negative. Okay?
Okay.
Right. What about you, Domenica? Is it clear or no clear?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Exactly, right? For example, I can make you a question right now, Domenica. Everything is clear, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Amazing. I believe that you got it now, okay? So, my dear students, let's go with this. Let me share you now the link where we can practice some exercise about this, about question tags, tag questions, question tags, and we finish for today, okay? This is not that difficult at all. You're going to realize it's just a matter to identify the sentence. If the sentence is present, past, future, and what is the auxiliary that we should use. So please open the link. And you can check, okay? You got the explanation here. And here you have the exercise. We're going to do the exercise now, okay?
Finish, teacher.
Okay, that was easy. That was fast, right?
Morris.
You are a student, aren't you? It isn't too cold today, is it?
Is
You
it
concert, you tell me. Dame number 3. Diana, sorry, number 3. Who was at the concert?
wasn't he?
Wasn't he? You like chocolate?
Don't you?
Don't you? Excellent. Don't you? Nice. Actually, you're going to realize that Americans, talking about people from the USA, they are going to say like this, don't you? Don't you? Okay? It's like the pronunciation, okay? Don't you? Don't you? Okay? Number 5, she arrived too late.
Didn't she?
Didn't she? Excellent. Tom couldn't find a place.
Could he?
Could he? Excellent. Henry and Juliet have just arrived.
Haven't they?
Haven't they? Amazing. Your little Angie can't walk yet.
Night? Yep. Night.
Can
Can
she? Exactly, right? Can she? Yes, your little Angie, we are talking about a baby maybe, right? When you arrived, she had already left. Had already left.
Has she?
Hadn't she? Excellent. And you would never tell him.
Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you? Excellent, right? That's it. Oh, come on. That was easy. What about you? Tell me, Dome. Easy, difficult, any confusion, any mistake?
Yeah, it was too easy, but we had 3 exercises below. I completed 2 exercises, 2 pages, for example.
Oh, yes, sure. This is just exercise 1. We got exercise 2, okay? But what time is it? I believe that for today we can finish here. And I'm going to leave you that, okay? I'm going to leave you this as a homework. Why question tags, tag questions are important? Because remember, this is very common, especially for speaking, right? Very, very common. You're going to realize that native speakers, they use question tags many times, okay? Most of the time, they want to confirm, and that's why they use these, okay? Question tags. Got it?
Yeah.
So, any question, Dome, any question, Diana, no?
No, teacher.
Okay, just a little reminder before we finish. Okay, congratulations because we have finished today's class. Don't forget to complete the activities on the platform, okay? In the case of Diana, I guess you have access to the platform. I'm not so sure in your case, Domenica, have you got access to the exercise on the platform or not?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, remember that today we started unit number 9 of the B2 level. So, where is it? B2, 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 B2. I'm not so sure if this is a Saturday 8 to 11 a.m. Let me see the users. Yeah, okay. So, Diana, Gina, Osmil. Okay, remember here to the left, you can identify all the activities. Remember what is the idea? As I always tell you, the idea is that you practice because these are exercises similar to a Cambridge exam.
Okay.
It's important that you do this because remember, at the end of the course, we are supposed to do the preparation for the B2 Cambridge exam. That's why we have to practice, okay? These exercises are practical, are examples of that, okay? So, any question, Diana, Domenica?
No, teacher.
No.
Everything is clear, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. You are amazing students, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.